You are going to buy 1 kg of oranges which are 60 rupees kg. Now if you want to buy 2 kgs instead of 1 kg, then you have to pay more, right? Which is 120 rupees. So here the price of the oranges is varied directly with the amount which you are buying, correct? Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we are going to learn direct variation. Now as I have given the example, when one quantity, okay, is dependent on the other quantity, then if one is increasing, the other is increasing, or one is decreasing, the other is decreasing, then it is called the direct proportion. So as I give the example, if I am going to buy some food, let's say apples, okay, then I have to pay money. Let's say 1 kg apple 100 rupees. If I want to buy 2 kgs, then I have to pay 200 rupees, right? So here they both are varying. I mean, the money is increasing according to the amount which I am buying. Similarly, if there are 30 students in your class, you require 30 seats, right? If there are 15 students, then you need just 15 seats. So the one quantity decreasing, then the other is decreasing, right? So but the constant, I mean, their ratio remains same, right? So let's say if I have the same example, okay, 1 kg orange, 1 kg of orange is 60 rupees, okay, 2 kg is 120 rupees, correct? So if I take the ratio of this 2, 60 to 1 or 120 to 2, that remains same always. So x upon y is constant always for direct variation, okay? So what I can say, if one quantity is x1, the other is y1, which is equals to x2 to y2. This is how we can solve the questions. Okay, now let's start solving some questions. Now here x and y vary directly, and you have to find the value of x, y and z. Alright. So what I can say is x and y vary directly. So x is proportional to y. What I can say, x upon y equals to constant. Correct? And now I can write this. Therefore 3 upon 36 equals to x upon 60 equals to y upon 96 equals to 10 upon z. Now see, I have this quantity which is known here, right? So see, if I'll just take 3 upon 36 equals to x upon 60. Now what do I get for x? So x equals to 3 into 60 upon 36. Now I can cancel out this, correct? And I'll get 5. So x equals to 5 I will get, correct? So I got my first answer. Now if I'll take 3 upon 6, let me just write it here. 3 upon 36 equals to y upon 96. So what do we get? See, I can just make this ratio simple first, okay, by just solving this. So I'll get 1 over 12, and now every time I can take 1 over 12, so that my calculation remains very easy, right? So y over 96, and then what do we get? Y equals to 96 upon 12. I'll get y equals to 8, right? And same way the last one. So I can say 3 upon 36 equals to 10 upon z. Now I want to find z. So cross multiply it first. Okay. Many students are facing a lot of problem here. How to solve this? So I'm just showing you this. Okay. So z is equals to 10 into 36 upon 3. Like this you have to write, correct? Because 3 goes down, here it is in multiplication. So other side it will go for a division. And now you can cancel out and you can find the answer. So I'll get z equals to 120. So we got all the answers, right? So I can say x equals to 5, y equals to 8 and z equals to 120. Perfect? Alright. Now coming to the next question, truck consumes 28 liters of diesel, okay, moving through the distance. So here the relationship between diesel and the distance given. So I'll just make a table here. So diesel in liters, okay, and distance in kilometer they have given. So I'll make this table so that I can do this very easily. Now for 28 liters the distance is 448 and we have to find for 64 liter what will be the distance, right? Very easy question. Now I can write as they vary directly, right? So this is my x value, this is the y value. So I can say x is directly proportional to y, which gives me x upon y equals to constant, right? So what I can say, 28 upon 448 is equals to 64 upon this value, let's say this is y, correct? So I'll take this as y and now I can find this y. So y equals to, now see, whenever you have to find this, just cross multiply this two, okay? So 64 into 448 upon this 28 goes down here, okay? Very common mistake, students are struggling a lot how to find this answer. So I'm just showing you, okay? See, if you cross multiply first, you get 28 into y. And then as 28 is in the multiplication with y, it goes in the denominator. Alright. Now, instead of multiplying this, you can simplify them first, okay? So, what do we get? Let me just show it here, okay? If I'll just do the simplification. So, I can cancel out by 4. So, 4 sevens are, I get 4 8s are, and then 7 6 are 42 and 4s are 48. So now my answer is y equals to, what do we get? 1024, right? So you have to write your final answer. It will cover, the truck will cover 1024 kilometer. Alright. Perfect. Now this question, okay, 8 oranges can be bought for 10.40 rupees and how many more can be bought for 16.90? So here first of all we have to find how many I can buy for 16.90 and then I can find how many more. So now see, you have the rupees and you have to find the number of oranges. So what I write, for 10.40 rupees, okay, I can buy 8 oranges. So for 1 rupee, okay, how many oranges can I buy? So 8 upon 10.40 I can buy. Okay, so I have found for this 1 rupee. So this is called the unitary method. Okay, unitary method. We are finding for 1. 1 is nothing but the unit. So it is called the unitary method. Now, therefore, what I can say, for 16.90 rupees, right? 16.90 rupees. What I can do? I can buy 16.90 times 8 upon 10.40. 1040. Now, how to simplify this easily without wasting a lot of time? So, I'll just write this over here, okay? You can do this in your rough work. Alright, you can show your calculation also, no problem. Now as these are like decimals, okay, I can simply omit the decimal point and now I can write this. Now I can cancel out zeros. 13 times table 13, 8 times 13, 13 times 169, 8 will cancel out, so you will get 13. So what I'll get, I can buy 13 oranges, correct? So therefore 13 minus 8 equals to 5 more oranges can be bought for 16.90 rupees, right? So you have to write your final answer this way, correct? Alright. Now 27 identical articles cost 1890. How many articles can be bought for this much amount, right? Now here I can use any method, table method or unitary method. So I'll show you with the unitary method. Okay. So now for 1890 rupees, 27 articles can be bought, right? Therefore for 1 rupee. So how many? 27 upon 1890 articles. And now what do I do? Therefore for 1750 rupees, how many can we buy? So 1750 times 27 upon 1890. So we have applied the unitary method. Okay, correct? Now we have to simplify this. So now if I'll just write this here and I'll simplify. So what do we get? 0 will be cancelled out. Now I can cancel out this with the help of 9, correct? So 9 times 3 and I'll get 21 here. Again I can cancel out by 3, so I'll get 7 and I can cancel out by 7. So what do I get? 7 times 2 and 5 times. So I'll get total 25 articles, correct? So you have to write your final answer. 25 articles can be bought for 1750 rupees. So write the final answer. Perfect. Alright. Now here one interesting question. So a train is moving uniform speed 120 km per hour and we have to write how much distance it will travel, 36 minutes, and how much time it will take to cover this much distance. So see, uniform speed means what? This is the constant. Okay, so when I say that, let me just write this. See, I have to make the table, okay, for distance traveled. Okay, distance traveled, this is in kilometer, okay, to time taken. So time taken is in see, here the speed is given in hours, so I'll just write this in terms of hours. Okay, now be careful. Okay, many students are making mistake here. Now what they have given, the uniform speed is 120 kilometer per hour. So the speed is 120 kilometer per hour. That means 120 kilometer in 1 hour. Correct. So I'll just write this 120 in 1 hour. Alright. So I get my first column over here. Now how far it will travel in 36 minutes. Now 36 minutes, when I want to convert it into hours, I have to divide it by 60. So I have to write this. Okay, because 60 minutes is 1 hour. Okay, so make sure you are not making any mistake here. Alright, and now I have to find the value of x here. One more column I have to make for 210 kilometer and I want to find the value of y here. Alright, so do you understand how did we make the table, right? As we are given the uniform speed, means it is a constant speed, and I interpret the statement as 120 kilometer in 1 hour. So I wrote this. Alright, now let's solve this. So as they are varying directly, so what we can say, distance traveled to time taken. So I'll just write this value. So 120 over 1 equals to x upon 36 upon 60. Okay, equals to 210 upon y. Now I have to find this value of x and y. So what I'll do, therefore I'll just take this 2 first. Okay, so therefore 120 upon 1 equals to x upon 36 upon 60. Make sure you are writing this in a proper manner, okay, so that you avoid the mistake. Now cross multiply as I said, and I'll write x equals to, okay, 120 into 36 upon 60. Now it is very easy. I can cancel out 60 and 120. I'll get 2. 36 times 2, I'll get 72, right? So 72 kilometer. So I get this answer, 72 kilometer. Okay. So you have to write this answer. It will travel 72 kilometers in 36 minutes. Alright. Now let's solve the other one. So 120 over 1 equals to 210 over y. So again cross multiply and simplify. So 120 into y equals to 210. When I divide both the sides by 120, I'll get this, and then I can write my on 4, and when I convert this into mixed fraction, I'll get 1 whole 3/4. Now what does it means? 1 hour and 3/4 of a 1 hour is 45 minutes. So I'll just write this as 1 hour 45 minutes. Okay, or I can write this as 105 minutes also. Anything is fine. Okay, if you write this or this, so but you have to write. It will take 1 hour 45 minutes to cover 210 kilometer. Alright, perfect. Now very interesting question. Okay, let's understand this. What they are saying, 6 men or 4 men or 6 women can earn 360 in a day. Now what does it mean? So 4 men can earn 360 rupees in a day. Okay, therefore they are asking for 1 man. So therefore 1 man, avoid the grammatical mistake also. Okay, 1 man can earn 360 divided by 4, right, which is 90 rupees per day or in a day. Correct. Same thing for women. So 6 women earn 360 rupees. Okay, in a day. You have to write this. Therefore, 1 woman can earn 360 divided by 6, which is equals to 60 rupees, right? So you can say that in a day. Alright, I got both the answer. This is 90 rupees. This is 60 rupees. Now 6 men and 4 women can earn in a day. So what I have to do? Now 6 men plus 4 women. So 6 men. So 1 man can earn 90 rupees. So 6 times 90 plus 4 times 1 woman can earn 60 rupees. So 60. And then when I simplify this, I'll get 540 plus 240, which is 780 rupees in a day. Right? So this answer is 780 rupees. So easy. So be careful what you have to find here. Okay. The common mistake is later we are going to learn the inverse proportion. So don't take this as inverse proportion question. Okay. This is the direct proportion question. Alright. Now the next question. Okay, 16 boys went to a canteen have to have tea and snacks. Okay, the bill amount was this much. So what is the contribution of a boy who pays for himself and 5 others? All right. So first of all, so the amount for 16 boys. So amount for 16 boys equals to 114.40 rupees. Therefore, if I find for one boy, okay, amount for one boy by unitary method, okay. So what do we get? Divide by 16, correct? Now, see, total contribution they are asking for himself and 5 others. So total people are total persons he paid for equals to 1 plus 5, which is 6. So I want to find for 6 boys. So 6 boys, the amount paid for 6 boys equals to 6 times 114.40 upon 16, right? We learned the unitary method now, so we applied it here. Okay, now you have to simplify and then you can find the final answer. When we simplify, I'll get 6 times 7.15 and this gives me 42.90. So he paid 42.90 rupees, right, in total. Do you understand this question? Easy. So this is how direct inversion it takes place. Okay, so one quantity increases, the other increases, right? What we learned so far. I hope you have solved the questions along with me. If not, watch the video, try to solve them, okay, and try to avoid the mistakes which are commonly done while calculating the answers, right? If you like the video, please share with your friends, and thank you for watching.